Biolab is a whole different story.
Yeah, Biolab's a completely different story, and looks like Krax is going to have EMPs out, so very interesting off the start. This is a map that we see a lot of that. It's so open. You can hit players with nades fairly easily, so definitely looking to see if he's going to make a difference with those. Maybe he stops a 2-point score by not letting a player exo jump into a goal.
Well, here we go with Mad Cat really struggling to pick up a kill at all there, and Bullet will capitalize on that and pick that kill up. You know, the MPs are going to be going out, and they're so frustrating. It just denies you any opportunity to use your exo boosts.
Right, but Epsilon should theoretically be extremely good at this map. As long as Swanee controls that drone side of the map with that AR, they should be able to rally up points very quickly. And Tommy, he's going to jump through that mid-biolab area and put that first 1-point score on the board. And we saw him light it up in Uplink earlier, on that Detroit game against, I believe it was Aztecia. They played absolutely phenomenal. You're going to look to see Tommy really light it up with those 1-point throws.
Well, this is the time for Swanee to make up some ground. He'd struggled in the previous 2 game modes, but he's currently 5-1, only just going down there as Epsilon secure a further point. That's 2 throws that they've got now already.
Yeah, 2 quick throws in from Epsilon here to start things off, and it's a great start for them. They're able to control that drone side of the map. You see all the blue arrows. They're just winning all their engagements on that far right side on the mini-map. They should be able to pick up the drone here any second and start running it down towards Snow.
Well, it's Swanee actually doing some objective work. I mean, he was previously known as the Human Turret on other Call of Duty titles, but we're seeing him making a run of his own now. He could go for the throw, but he's just about there. We go, oh, and we don't see the throw.
Yeah, and you want to talk about it on Twitter, social media, hashtag CODChamps, hashtag EU Finals. Some great games we've had here all weekend long, but it looks like Josh might be able to put this one in. He's going to put in a 2-point score, so Epsilon really putting the hurt on Fab here at the beginning of this game, 4-0 in the lead.
Yeah, I think this is the Epsilon that a lot of people are so much more familiar with. This is a very dominant side now, and I predicted before this game started Fab actually putting up a good fight here and actually taking this victory, but if things keep going the way they are, we could even be seeing a 20-0 game at this rate.
If things keep keeping up the way they are, I think we're going to see a 10-0 here, and it looked like Swan was trying to get that throw off, didn't make it, but Mad Cat, he's going to be protecting his teammates. They're going to get another 2-point score. Fully expect Epsilon to hit that 10-point mark here. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in this first half of Biolab Uplink. Fully expect them to hit that 10-point mark. They're playing absolutely great Uplink gameplay here.
Yeah, they're making it look so easy as well. We're finally seeing some sort of a push by Fab as the throw does go down, and there we go, a point does go to the Germans, but Swanee cleans the kill up. That satellite will be resetting, and you can just see full...
Yeah, it's going to be Swanee, though. He's going to have one big battle over here. There's going to be a player in blue. It looks like Kivy. He's just going to try and bait out Swan to see if he'll get that satellite, but Swan generally does not handle that at all. Doesn't like to handle that satellite at all, and that's a phenomenal shot by Swan onto Kivy. He's going to take him out very fast. He's got a player spawning up on elbow to his right. Here comes Yellow. It's going to drop down. Swan was trying to get that out, but actually what happened there was he actually barreled into a opposing player. They actually jumped into each other at the same time when he was trying to jazz jump.
Well, Krax has managed to pick up that satellite and is making the push towards green. Doesn't look like he's going to go up top. Good go for the throw now and secure a point for his team, but he is going to be... Oh, challenge. Tommy picked up 2 big kills. And
he doesn't get it out. Krax actually going to bounce that off the wall. It's actually kind of funny. We saw this happen in a non-line match to Envy where Nameless actually banked it off the window. You have to destroy the windows before you bank it in, but not going to be able to put it in. Mad Cat picking up 2, not able to get to the drone in time. Another teammate in support. That is Josh, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill and get the drone and put it in for 2. Epsilon 2 points away from hitting that 10-point mark, which would force a stopwatch second round.
Oh, yeah. Fab was so desperate to just throw the satellite off the map there, and every time they picked it up, they were just getting shut down, and Josh did secure those final 2 points, as you say. 8-1 now is the scoreline, and every kill that's being made here is just going towards Epsilon. We can see in the kill feed it's now Mad Cat's turn. Swan is cleaning up here in the Biolab area. This is a really impressive show.
Yeah, Swan had 2 players push him right there, but Tommy is able to get that drone out of that mid-bio area. Is he able to dive that one in? And he is stopped just short to see if any teammates in support had one there. He's going to be taken out, and now it's going to be Fab. They're going to decide to try and run this one out towards that green plat area. Not a fan of that decision. They do the same thing again. They bounce the drone off the wall, so the drone is still active in the base, and they're just going to put that one in. And I think that's just Fab not really knowing Uplink that well. That's the second time that when you want to play the drone, the windows have to be completely open. When they went to go play it twice, the first time I think it bounced off a railing up top and came back in. The second time, it hit a window because you heard it shatter and it just came right back in. You need to break the window first, then throw the drone out.
Yeah, and it's almost disappointing to see, really. Fab have been so good in the hardpoint and the search and destroy, and for them to just get completely dominated there in this Biolab uplink game is quite unusual. So, you know, my prediction was completely wrong so far, but there is still potential Fab could bring this back.
Yeah, and just to give you a quick score update, Aware EU is going to go up 1-0 over Gamers2, so that is Watson's team. Learned a little bit about Watson yesterday. He's a pretty good guy. They are going to go up 1-0 over Aware, 1-up over Gamers2, sorry.
There we go. So that is the UK and Republic of Ireland team going up against the Spaniards and coming out on top initially. But we are straight back into this Epsilon versus Fab game. It's been great so far. 1-1 is the scoreline in terms of rounds, but this is looking very good for Epsilon.
Yeah, it's looking great for Epsilon. They have drone control. They have obviously a huge lead here via, you know, the score. That's going to be very difficult for Fab to come back. I think Fab needs to really just start looking towards that CTF and what they can do differently. Obviously, you know, Epsilon's starting to come alive a little bit in the slaying department. Swanee especially, 18-8. I think he would have played like this the first map, even though the first map was pretty close for how poor he played. If he played a little bit better that first map, they'd be in prime position to take this one near 3-0, but they're going to have to play that CTF, and that could be dangerous. You know, Fab could definitely have a chance to take that.
Yeah, and what's great to see here is despite them going 10-1 on the first half, they're still extending this lead as Swanee's just tearing people apart now. 6-kill streak, 21-8, 22-8, and nobody seems to be able to stop him. He's getting so happy with his kills. He's even
they can't stop him on this side of the map. It's almost like they're not shooting back, and he is on an 8 streak right now. Just absolutely dominating. He's got Tommy bringing the drone up behind him. He's going to pick up that 9 streak kill right there, but he's going to be taken out. I think it was Tommy actually trying to throw that one in. He's going to dash off the map. Just players jumping everywhere. Madcat, this is a huge gun battle. If he wins this, he should be able to put in 2. He's going to try and pick up the drone and run out of there, but looks like Fab going to get control of it. They decide to run it instead of playing it. Let's see how this works out for them.
Yeah, Fab have got to start acting fast now. They just do not have the time to be messing around. The uplink drone does sit on top of the roof, and is it going to get thrown off the map? Well, it seems to be making its way over to the uplink side, and we are seeing Gunnali actually secure 2 points for his team there. Still 10 points. It's a long way to go.
Oh, it's a massive way to go, and you see there's players from Epsilon. They're just kind of conceding on giving up that 2-point play and going to get that drone control right back.
There we go, with Madcat does get shut down straight away. I mean, if we actually look at the kill-death ratios here, Swanee 26-11 over double positive. He doesn't have any captures to himself. Josh has been doing the most objective work for the team, but Swanee's just playing such a vital role.
I mean, you don't need Swanee to get caps. You really don't want Swanee to have caps. It's kind of like when you see Formal and Hardpoint, you don't want to have Formal have any caps of the hill. You want him to play at that distance, do what he does best. And, you know, Swanee really, in that first half, set the pace. He was able to control the whole drone side of the map by himself.
Oh, bullet does go down now as well. We are seeing the uplink drone remain in Fab control. With 1 minute 30 left on the clock and 10 points to go, they're going to have to be taking some risks and going for the carry captures to secure 2 points per time.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like they have enough time. You know, 1 minute and 23 seconds left to make up 10 points. That's extremely difficult, and I don't think against a team like Epsilon, you know, they're going to give up that type of deficit there.
Well, they should be securing 2 points here. All of Epsilon did go down. Gunnali just trying to use his boosts, but did temporarily run out. 13-5, still a potential to bring this back, but it's going to be very difficult, and Josh does have the pull.
Yeah, still some potential, I would assume so, but they need that drone control. Seems like Josh going to try and put that one in for 1. He's going to miss that. That's a throw that we see a lot of players, you know, they miss, but it's one that you need to hit. A lot of those 1-point throws, they play to your advantage. You know, that AC throw and comeback, for instance, that's one that a lot of players you need to hit. I think you need to hit that crane throw right there.
Yep, well, Cracks goes for the throw against the enemy team, but that's just going to get thrown straight out of the map, and as time ticks away, it's not going to be possible for Fab to actually take this. It's going to be a 2-1 lead towards Epsilon. Remember, they were 1-0 down in this best of 5 to begin with, but they've suddenly started to turn up here. Uplink has definitely been their game mode.
You know, Epsilon has a ton of momentum now after winning that S&D, dominating this uplink, going into the CTF. I think they have to feel really good about their chances. If you're Fab, I think you feel like you kind of threw it away a little bit. That S&D was your chance. You were able to steal that first respawn. If you would have won that S&D, it would have put you in prime position to contend in the series.
And maybe it was just a map thing, but in terms of slaying ability, Epsilon was so much stronger on this than they were on the hardpoint.
I think it really just comes down to Swan. I mean, Swan did not have a good map 1. Can't really kind of